Community is a hard thing to define, but by finding a community's heart, one could start to understand its meaning. The Heart of Jtown Pop-up shop started as a resiliency fund during the pandemic, funding artists and businesses in the San Francisco Japantown community with masks and especially creative work. Japantown Community Benefit District Executive Director and credited with the Heart of Jtown idea, Grace Horakiri, explains its origin.
So the Heart of Jtown, the name started off, it started off with the Resiliency Fund. Thinking about how can I describe, the purpose or the focus or the meaning of having people donate towards a fund to help our small business. I think everything starts with the heart of something. And so the Heart of Jtown just kind of popped into my head. And, Brandon and Melissa said, oh yeah, that sounds good. Okay, let's do it. So that's how it started. I think the inspiration of the Heart of Jtown Pop-up really came out of, I think, the need to have a space for our artists. And working for the JCBD, we were very fortunate to do various projects, whether it was the street lamp banner or the mural project, to bring in, really local artists to kind of not only show what is unique about Japantown, but really show the city and show the world that we have so much creativity in our neighborhood. Well, during the pandemic, there was a lot of vacancies, the vacant storefronts in Japantown. And, the community as a whole, we were all talking about, how we can fill it up. But I think the CBD had really the hindsight and the ability, I guess, to really look at the vacant storefront, see the need, and also look at Japantown to see what was missing too. So again, going back to, we needed a place where the artists can gather, where they can really showcase their work.
Today, the Heart of Jtown Pop-up shop serves as a way for artists to develop unique San Francisco Japantown cultural items developed by their artistic creative fuel. Nate Tan, an artist born in his teenage years by writing graffiti, as his website states, eventually evolved into a graphics designer and small business owner designing fashion. Nate explains the importance of the Heart of Jtown Pop-up shop to businesses in this time.
Being in business this amount of time, I've seen it go in waves. And definitely the pandemic put me back into the vibe of like 2009, 10, 11, where it was really tough in business. And I survived that. So this time around, I remember having some fear, of course, especially for my friends that own businesses, but I knew we'd all come out of it somehow for the better. So now the business climate is way different post-pandemic. So I feel like the JCBD is helping these businesses and putting us in touch with businesses that we can really affect in a local community way to get attention back to here, to Japantown.
Brendan Oshima, a community artist and apparel designer, explains how the Heart of Jtown program has been a great experience, especially during the pandemic, and how there is a sense of camaraderie amongst fellow community artists.
It was rough before the pandemic, but making all these connections, working with the JCBD and meeting these other artists and kind of doing a lot of collabs, things have picked up, I'd say, a lot lately. Every week is a different person coming up to you for like a new project or a new business idea or some kind of team up or something. So it's been good. The transition was really easy. I think in the beginning we were all a little like up in the air. We didn't really know what we were going to get into, but the JCBD and the other artists really works really well together. So things were kind of effortlessly put into place, and we were fairly comfortable right off the bat. And it's been very helpful business-wise and just socializing-wise. Good. I usually try to be here as much as possible when it's open, so I like to interact with the customers and hear what they have to say, and so far it's been nothing but good. They like seeing community people and locals trying to make it work in San Francisco. And so I guess it's inspiring in some sorts, and familiar faces is great to see, trying to, have a business in San Francisco and Japantown.
Like anything that, well, especially what I do, whether it's at the CBD or the Nihonmachi Street Fair, to find great people, to find good people to be part of a team is so crucial. If you don't bring together good people, it ain't gonna work.
What Grace has found is not only great people, but great artists. You can find Nate and Brendan and other artists at the Heart of Jtown Pop-up shop, which is located on the first floor of the Kinokuniya Mall in San Francisco's Japantown. They are open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., and will continue through June 4th. This is Greg Valoria for Derek Tahara for the Nichi Bei Café.